Good morning. Welcome back to deediets. How are you? I'm sitting in a parking lot. First time here, give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. Ring the notification bell. That'll let you know when I'm putting out another video. I hope you're all having a good day. I really do. I'm going in for a haircut. I know what a lot of you are thinking. A haircut? Look, she's got no hair. Well, I hate to tell you, I have to keep it really short because I have very, very thin hair. Very thin hair. So this little wigwam has to be reshaped. I don't know if you can tell. And then, of course, I'm going to go buy a box of dye. I'm not giving somebody $90 to dye this little bit of hair. So I'll buy that L'Oreal 9.5B and I'll just go poop, 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 poop. And I'll dye that and it'll look like it's a little fuller than it really is right now because you can see the roots are coming in and it's misshapen. It's misshapen. So that's where I'm going. I'm going in when I come back. I had to park in some parking lot back here because there's no parking in front of the place. Oh, good. And it's cold. It's beautiful. It rained for the last 2 friggin' days, but it is so beautiful right now. My daughter is in California. Again, I don't know when you're going to see this video, but she is in California. I'm sure by the time this comes out, she'll be home. She'll be home. And if you don't know who she is, I'm going to leave her link in my description box below because she does have her own YouTube channel, Angelina1426, and she's a hoot and a half, and she's my daughter. So I'm getting out of the car. I'm going to go walk now. I'm walking. Yeah. My ankle is fine. It's finally fine. Although I do have a little problem. I've been following a YouTuber. His name is Major. I have shared his videos on my community tab. And we've been doing the beginner burpees, but I hate to tell you, Major, I love you. You have so much motivation. But for me, my friend, I modified them. I tell him all the time, I said, Major, I have to modify these burpees because my kneecap, it's starting to bother me a little bit. So I'm like, okay, well, you are 62 years old. Modify some of this stuff, but just keep your body moving because that's really all that matters. Anyway, I can't really sit here and talk too long because I'm ready to go into my appointment. Oh, good. See you in a little bit. See you in a little bit. You probably won't even notice a difference, but I'm going in. Bye-bye. Ta-da! I'm done. I'm done with my haircut. The few hairs that are left. Now I'm going to head over to the Dollar General, pick up my dye, because, when they show, you see the roots. I'm really a dirty blonde. Do you really care? I'm going to go pick up my dye. And I'm off. So anyway, how's everybody else's day going? Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm around this Fakata parking lot. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, I'm going in the out. This is the in. I'm going, oh, who cares? Nobody back here. Where am I? Like I'm making a circle. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Everything is so off balance. Alrighty, I haven't had breakfast yet, but I'm telling you what I'm having for lunch. It is only 9:30 in the morning, guys. So, you know me, I don't eat at 9:30 in the morning. Ugh. Now, sometimes lately I've been eating at like breakfast at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I just wait till I actually am hungry to eat. But I think I'd like to have, I was just watching Shella from Promo STK and Frank. Now, I don't know again when this video is going out. So she's going to say, I think I made that last week. Well, you did. She was having string beans with potatoes and her meatloaf, her diabetic meatloaf, she called it. But I said, ooh, string beans and potatoes sound really, really good. And when I get home, I'm going to show you something that I purchased that you had seen in my last, or maybe the other video when I was doing the vinegars and the giveaway. And I said that ruby red onion vinegar, balsamic. It was absolutely delicious. So your girlfriend bought 4 bottles of it. That's how good it was. I'm not even kidding. You need to try out, you need to go to this company and try out some of their balsamic vinegars. But when I go home, I think I'm going to make the potatoes with I might make an Italian potato salad and have that with some sort of green and have that for breakfast, lunch, whatever you want to call it, dinner. You know, when you're doing a plant-based thing, I don't really eat 3 meals a day. I just don't. I don't need to. You know, I'm full when I eat. I could eat 2 meals a day, and it's enough. It really can be enough. But if I'm hungry, I always know I can have some more stuff. But if I eat a big breakfast, like, you know, potatoes and vegetables, I'm going to be good for a long time. Well, I'm here at the dollar store. Yeah, everything is so close and nearby. But I'm going to go in here and go get my hair dye, and then we'll go home, and then I'll put that potato salad together so that you guys can all see it and how easy and simple a really lunch, breakfast, whatever you want to call it, can be. All right, I'm parking. Your little bald-headed friend is parking. Yeah, she is. All right, I'm going in. I'll be right out. Well, here I am again. I told you I'd be back now. What time is it? It is 1:15 right now. Yes, it is. It's 1:15, and we're going to have breakfast. So what am I going to have? Well, I cut up 2 potatoes. Yes, I did. When you're plant-based and I talk about batch cooking, I'm not kidding. I cook about 5 pounds of potatoes, 10 pounds of potatoes. They're in my refrigerator, and I have them anytime I want them. 2 little nibblers. Yeah. And then in my pressure cooker, because I thought I was going to do something with, but it's a little chilly. I thought I was going to do something a little on the cold side to make a potato salad. But I want to show you. Now I got to go find it. Let me find it. Remember I was telling you about that balsamic vinegar company, the one I was talking about in my giveaway? Well, I loved the ruby red onion balsamic vinegar. Hello, it got delivered. And of course I bought more than one. Yeah, I did. Because this stuff, guys, is delicious. So I'll leave the company name in my description box below. California Balsamic Vinegar Company. Honestly, go to their website, check it out for yourself. This pours like oil, and there ain't no oil in it. So you're not going to get all those extra calories. But on a salad, on a tomato salad, on vegetables, pour a little of this. It is spectacular. But because it's cold out today, I said, you know what? I'm not going to have my granola, which I'm going to show you. This is my I tell you, I make a big bowl of granola. I'm not kidding. I have my measuring cup in here all the time. There you go. It's always in there. That's a big bowl. And that lasts. It lasts 2 weeks. You can make your own air-fried granola and make it the way you want. Put in whatever it is you want, your fruits or your nuts, whatever you like. But I love my air-fried granola. It's always on my counter. So now, in my pressure cooker the other day, by the way, there she is. There she is. I love her. I want you to know something about my pressure cooker. Typically, when I would do my beans, and believe me, my friends, I cook a lot of beans. And because they're filled with protein, and they're filled with fiber. So why not have something that's really good for you and tastes absolutely delicious? What typically would take me when I do my beans on the stove, it would take, because I do all dried beans. It's the most economical way to do things when you're doing beans. And because I'm a prepper, yay, yes I am. When you're a prepper, you buy a lot of beans. So I have a lot of beans. And because we're plant-based, you know, Doug loves beans. I love them too, but I just love it with just a little bit of rice and a bowl of beans. Oh my God, they're so good. Well, let me tell you. So I go and put the beans in yesterday. I tried it with the beans, right? I figured this takes me on the stove typically 4 to 5 hours to cook my beans the way I want with all my seasonings and everything in it. I put it in the Instant Pot here, that Toastmaster one. Yeah, $49, people. You don't have to spend no big money. $49. And it took 45 minutes to make the beans. It was like, poof, go into the shower, do your hair, do your makeup, and that's going. And when I came out, I'm like, and the beans were done. So this is going to save me so much time in the kitchen. Like I can't even Summer is here. Well, it's not here completely, but the summer is here. It's coming. And I want to not be hanging around this house. I don't. I'm one to, let me take a ride. Let me go here. I want to go over there. So I'm not one to be like, I'm going to cook a pot of beans and be in the house all day. It's one thing if it's raining, but if it's not, your girlfriend's out. She goes. So what am I going to have on top of my potatoes? Well, let me show you what I made. In my Instant Pot, remember when I was telling you about the cabbage? The cabbage, the carrots, the tomatoes. Well, your girlfriend's going to show you what she's making. And I'm just taking that mixture, putting it on top of my potatoes. I know you're saying, damn, Dee, that's a lot of food. You bet your ass it's a lot of food. And plop it right on top. Ooh, lordy. I'm going to put a little black pepper on here and a little Himalayan salt. And let's see, let me get them out. Guys, seriously, this is the easiest way of eating. It's extremely, extremely healthy. I don't have to tell you that. Is the scale moving as fast as I would like it to move? No, it's not. I'll be honest with you, it's not. But you know what? I'm not even worried about it. A little Himalayan salt. But I'm really not worried about it at all. I feel like I'm doing what I need to do for me. You know, it's a great way of eating. It's a great way of feeling. It's the feeling. It's not even like, well, you know, Denise, you lost weight, you feel good. No. Mentally, I feel clearer. Physically, I feel better. It's a big difference. You just feel so, I can't explain it. I cannot explain it to any of you how I feel, but I feel wonderful. Like, I'm 62 years old. I don't feel 62. I don't walk around like an old lady. I mean, most women I know that are in their 60s and 70s, they ain't walking around like they're old ladies either. You know, it's not our mother's generation anymore. Do you remember when our parents were, when we were young and we would see our grandparents and they would be in their 40s and 50s and they literally looked like grandparents? Nowadays, you see women in their 60s, 70s, 80s. They look phenomenal. And I want to feel as good as I think I look. Honestly, I mean, come on, I am 62. I'm no youngster anymore. But I want my inside to feel as good as I feel on the outside. Does that make sense to anybody? I'm sure it does. So I'm going to just throw this stuff in a microwave. Now, this is breakfast, guys. Of course, it's 1:30, but look at the food. Look at the food. Hello. You really think I'm going to be hungry in like 15 minutes? Now, in my old way of eating, believe me, my old way of eating would have been like, well, I'll have a sandwich, but that bag of potato chips is going to go down quite nicely with that sandwich. And I'm not talking just a handful of potato chips, guys. You don't get to 320 pounds eating just a handful of potato chips. No, you get to 320 pounds when you eat a family-sized bag within a day. Yeah, I mean, how do you think you get there? You don't get there by saying, well, I had a little extra fruit. Well, that's all baloney. I'm the first one to point it out. It's all baloney. It is. Anyway, I'm going to heat it up. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to have my lunch, breakfast, whatever you want to call it. But I'm so glad you had the opportunity to come with me for a little bit today. I'm showing you what I'm eating. When I use this balsamic vinegar, this red onion, I swear to you, I'm holding it right up to the camera. I am not lying. I am not. For me to buy 4 bottles, they're $23 a piece, okay? A little goes a long way. I'm bringing this on Mother's Day. We're going out to dinner. I will bring this with me. Of course, Mother's Day will have already passed. I want you to know by the time you see this video. But I will put this in my purse. I'll either pour some in a cup, and I'm going to have this with my salad. I'll tell them, hold the dressing. This is fantastic. But when I use it in a dish that I'm making, which I think would taste delicious over like a pasta salad, this one too. Oh, yes, it would. Or any salad. So until I see you again, and you know I will, be kind to one another. Look at me. Like, I'm so Italian. Be kind to one another. The heart is all that matters. And you know I will see you all again. Thank you for coming over, listening to me rant. Oh, because sometimes I am. Sometimes I am. I love you guys. Take it easy. Thank you for all your support. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. Mwah! And go check out my daughter's channel. She doesn't disappoint. She is upfront, honest, and she is who she is. Bye-bye for now. Her description will be her link will be in my description box below. Oh, God. It's me. I'm a little goofy. Bye.